Hello, how are you guys doing? Happy Labor Day. I hope you're not working today if you're in America. I don't know when Labor Day is in other countries, but if you're working in America, you should burn the store you work in down. I'm joking. That's a joke. Those are jokes. Anyway, here's AI Solomon files. Somnium files. May 1st is Workers' Day. Okay. It's a joke. I would never suggest anything that could be misconstrued as violence because I am a peaceful person. So heads up for anyone who's in chat right now. I'm going to be doing Transform Mice later. It is a free game on Steam. It hosts like hundreds of people at a time. So if you're interested in playing a sort of puzzle platformer game that involves mice, go get it. It's free. The original version was on a website. Now it's on Steam, so I can easily recommend it, assuming they didn't do anything weird with it since the last time I played, which was like 10 years ago or something. So, you know, okay. Had to turn on my audio a huge amount because I was playing whatchamacallit the other day. Yeah, we're gonna do Transform Ice in a minute. Well, in a while. We're gonna play this for a bit first. Happy Labor Day. I'm working right now. I'm so sorry, Joltik. Thank you for the 3 months of support. I'm also working right now, but I'm the worst boss ever to myself. Right. Okay. So we dropped her off at the bar with the large lady who wants to make sure that she wants to date us, I guess. And then we met the Yakuzas, and they were driving. I don't know where we were driving.
Oh, Date.
Oh, fuck. Right. You. Right.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
So that was Mizuki's mom.
Yep.
Mizuki saw her own mom.
Yeah.
And I just left her.
Yeah, Oda. Okay, he's a little less shit
But
now.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
Okay, yeah, I forgot, like, he didn't know that, so he's, like, less of a shitter? Still running away from a dead body, leaving your friend to deal with it, is still kind of shitty. It's just less shitty than when it's their mom.
I want to apologize to her.
You should. She's been having a bad last couple of days.
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about her tits.
That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
An incomprehensible abstract painting on display. Yeah, this is, so you ever wonder why there's so much, abstract art in, like, lobbies of businesses? Like, outside of people who are offended at the concept of, you know, abstract art in general, this is not offensive to everyone ever. So, like, you can hang this up and not worry about it accidentally making some sort of political statement that is going to put you in bad water, right? I know there's a huge I know. I'm trying to give you guys an art lesson. Let's look at the tits instead. Fine. You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
Voice!
But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Like, she's gonna be like 20!
I turned 36 this year.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait, I'm too old to be an idol?
You're kidding.
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
He'd be a great idol. After like 26, you're too old to be an idol. Yo, so it's like super creepy that people like simp really hard for idols then.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
Can...
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you?
Okay.
I kind of like that.
Okay. Is that a yes? Shut up,
I
Oda!
kinda like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
Okay.
Is that going to be a problem?
You want to elaborate on that?
It's a reptilian.
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna be a problem.
Aw, too bad.
Wait. Wait, is that real in this? I mean, I've got a robot eye. I know that's not real IRL, but like, what?
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
I want to run away and never look back.
Yeah, what if she's just fucking with you, dude? Yeah, at this point, we fucked up our chance. So anyway, where you been at?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases.
Dojin isn't just porn, right?
Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
That's not normal for anyone else.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Not exclusive to. Dojins are just fan works. Okay. What percentage of Dojins are porn? And oh, they could also be self-published. Mostly. Okay.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
It's synonymous with indie, but like there is definitely a correlation between it and porn. Because I've only ever seen Dojin in the context of porn, but my wife corrected me on that once because she reads mangoes sometimes. I stream every morning, 1 to 7. Toho is entirely Dojin. Okay. I mean, like, I know that Oda is looking for porn. I just, you know, my wife reads mangoes, yeah.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Oh, right, yeah. Generally, these are later.
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
That's true, that's true. I kind of need to find another game to, like, fill the void, because, like, I beat all of the games. It's like, this is a good game for this time zone, I think. I want to make some actual progress on it.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket.
I think I'm probably going to do Splatoon on Friday with, like, everyone else in existence.
And I saw Renju come out of the building.
How old is Oda again? Like, weirdly old. This game is still, yeah, this game, I just got done telling this woman to her face that her name is Big Tits. So yeah, this game is a bit horny. It's a lot horny. Oda is 24. And under sex, it says male. I think that's probably inaccurate because I think the correct answer is none. Because that's how much he's getting.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man.
No?
No. A woman.
Yeah.
Okay, look.
Like, I don't need the heat vision to figure that one out.
Help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
The thermoscan feels a little invasive, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, I also can see through walls and stuff. We have not used that in some very obvious applications. So, like, we generally use our superpowers just to do detective work. So, you know.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me.
Okay, that's literally what I'm talking about. Don't do that.
I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
You don't know her. Well, you sort of know her.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance...
So he probably is writing Dojin then. God, I really hope it's not porn. Friend fiction? He seems like the kind of guy who would do friend fiction.
And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
Okay.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have.
Two
After
cakes.
that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
So, like, it's probably not healthy to self-identify as an otaku.
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Your proof is that she made you want to work harder? And that's why she wouldn't murder people?
But do you suspect her?
Yeah.
I need to hear her side of the story.
It just means nerd,
Dude,
really.
I might find out she's totally innocent.
Okay, I would call myself a nerd. But I guess it is really kind of the same word, isn't it? I think I'm confusing otaku with neat. And this guy gets out too much for that.
If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
Am I a neat? No, I'm employed.
But
I just don't go outside.
Do it for Iris.
around 6:15, I guess.
Otaku is a more unhealthy way of being addicted to media. I guess that's a thing, yeah. Am I a nerd if I'm not unhealthily obsessed with video games and stuff? Like,
where did they go?
Am I unhealthily obsessed with video games? Do I have other shit going on in my life? I paint.
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove
It's
off.
a lot of what I do. I think we're all nerds. Are you unhealthy? I don't know.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
I think I'm a nerd.
What happened?
What?
Date.
Yeah?
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Hmm?
We needed to drag her down to the station for this? God, everyone's just... Anyone who's got above like a B cup has their tits on display. And anyone who's got above a B cup has like an F. This is the third stream of this game.
I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Right now, I don't know if you are.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth.
Okay, honey, you need a fucking lawyer. This guy can lie to you up, down, left, right, and center, okay? He can say he got you dead to rights, that we got a polygraph, that we got all of this fancy technology that you may actually have in your eye.
And I would appreciate your cooperation.
Is she old enough to be here without supervision from an adult?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
She's 18, oof.
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean... I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Okay.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Right.
We've known each other for 20 years
I
now.
love that outfit, by the way. That looks super comfy.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious, what was Hitomi doing last night? Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m.
No, don't ask her. Don't do this. Be like, hey, what were you doing yesterday? If you were at home? Yeah, okay. She said she was at home. Never mind. I'm not good at being a detective.
You and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
I'm pretty... Okay. Let's see. If you want access to the phone, you need a warrant, whereas with most service providers, I don't think that you do. Or at least the service providers generally don't give a shit, and they'll just give it to the cops regardless. Which is part of the reason you got to be careful about where you bring your phone. So I think that's legal, but sketch? What are you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What'd you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
Japan, yeah. Japan has a really, really high conviction rate. I forget what their percentage is, but it's almost like 100%. It's like some insane rate, but they just sort of like guilty until proven innocent sort of system of incarceration. So like you're kind of more likely than not gonna get convicted of a crime if the cops want to in Japan. It's the highest in the world because of that.
I left with Mr. Ogiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
Japan has a conviction rate of over 99.8%. Where'd you get that stat? I know it's high. They only pursue crimes if they're sure to get a criminal. Ah, and they also... That's a good way of getting your percentage up. Only pursue the crimes where you got the guy, or you're pretty damn sure you got the guy. And don't pursue the other ones. So wait, what happens if like someone breaks into your car in Japan, right? So like you don't have any Do they I mean like you call the cops and they invest, like they have to like show up, right? Like sure, and like in all likelihood when you get robbed like that, you're not getting your shit back unless if someone saw them run away. They say no thanks. Like that has to bring down their conviction rate. Also, if it's like any other country, they're just like, cool, what do you want to do? Yeah, I mean, like, in America, they, like, show up, they shake their heads and go, that sucks. Here in Finland, they just tell... So, like, in Finland, they don't even, like, call it a crime. They're just like, well, that sucks. Bentor, thank you for the 3 months of support.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Yeah.
It's true.
Just grill her again. People fuck up if you grill them enough. That's the other thing, is your memory is imperfect, and if you say the wrong time once and correct it later or get it wrong later, you're fucked.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't believe her.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late.
Oh, that's some fucking Sigma grind set right there.
And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Why are you in this room?
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
No, she doesn't. You know how easy it is to murder someone?
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
Oh, I like that the camera view is from me.
No, it's still possible.
Yeah.
You see.
Oh, we're doing this.
Iris could have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof, you will not find it here. Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and the weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffered.
This is the first time we're doing this mechanic.
The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to... In short, Renju was... The autopsy discovered a high concentration of...
Yeah, I think that's going to be it.
It is likely that Renju would...
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Yeah, why are we having this conversation in front of the suspect? Let's go outside.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
Tell me more.
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, guess who needed a lawyer? You're fucked now, bitch.
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true.
God damn it!
Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Yeah, why are we having this conversation in front of the suspect? Can we stop doing this? Uh-huh. How do I say there were weights that pulled him up?
Oil drum inside Sun. The type that has a lid you can open. Empty. It weighs approximately 44.
Wait, how do I say, like, they use the beer kegs?
Renju's corpse was discovered hanging from a beam. He was found. The wire was one end was attached to.
It's probably this one.
Hold approximately. They weigh approximately.
Right, she can lift 55 pounds. It's like half her weight, but this one?
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
Yes, it would.
But
why are you playing, like, bad cop who's trying to help the suspect? Like, that's not how this is supposed to go.
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
Okay.
If Iris is the culprit, how did...
Okay.
hey,
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
With an oil drum. Or the elevator. I'm not sure which one you want right now. Okay. This. And... Okay, oil drum. And then also this. Wait. Okay, how do I do this?
I know this. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside. Had me.
That supports that he was in the drum, right? Okay. It's one of those times where it's like, I know what I want to say, but I don't know how I say it. Like, he was in the drum, she rolled him into the elevator and went from there.
You know what
I
this is?
really doubt that it's her, but she needs to be honest with me about what actually happened. So I'm going to trap her into a corner where she needs to fucking prove
Renju's
it.
favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder.
Still be pretty hard. Classic Phoenix Wright problem,
You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum,
right?
which is how the watch came off, but the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it!
Are you defending or against Iris? Iris is currently lying to me. I don't know exactly about what. I know her timeline of events aren't right. You know? So I need, this will be the third stream of this. So you haven't missed anything.
You don't even have any witnesses!
I want her to be honest with me so that way I can figure out what actually happened.
If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
That's normal. Shrimp check.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Elevator record? Okay, Renju's weight. Oil drum weight. And then the elevator record. Cool, that should do it.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
Fourth?
On the second floor?
Never mind.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
And then use, like, X-ray vision to look through my own head?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings.
Why do you have to hack things? You work here.
Look at this.
All right, later, Pog.
Ah, shit.
Gonna save me. They're accusing me of a lot of stuff. It's okay, Tess. Stay calm. I'm here for you, okay? I won't tell anyone about that thing.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, Answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
No shit, that's what I'm getting at. Now, I don't want to convict you for murder, so... What? That's super illegal! Holy shit! There's no way that's legal!
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. The medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
Like, don't we need a search warrant? Or at least, like, a fucking, like...
Time is up.
I know.
Anything?
Then, let's begin.
What is that green disco guy? A green disco guy is the guy who made this technology in my eye? Aren't we, like... How did she go to sleep? Did we, like, trank her? Drugging witnesses seems illegal! That seems very illegal!
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
I know I'm a secret government police officer, but I'm just, you know, I want there to be laws, I guess. Like, okay, how about it's not only illegal sounding, but it's also unethical. The game's a bit quiet. All right, I'll crank it. I mean, like, there are US government black sites. I just, you know, I expected that, like, we would pretend like we're a cop for a little bit longer before going on to, like, black light or black site technology.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Or bring it down just a little bit. That should be good right there. Mysterious room, videos and strange devices. You may be able to discover the truth of the room. Okay, I've already forgotten how I do this. Mental lock 1.
A CRT TV.
It's a little bit low. Right, I turned it up a bit.
Stop!
Okay.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Yeah, the bitrate with static is pretty bad. Negative timey. You picked up a timey that has a negative effect. Can multiply or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful. Oof. Okay.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you
God,
call
what
it?
is this music? Choke, I guess. I mean, it's already on a thing. Did that achieve anything?
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
Was that a good thing to have happened?
Tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
I guess I'm progressing. Please crank up the voices and okay, voices specifically, not all the volume. All right, got it.
Allow me to assist you.
Words. Okay, that should be pretty good right there. Okay.
4 minutes.
I can't interact with that. I have to interact with the medicine bottle.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Oh, I see. So I'm getting a 1/3 time thing here.
There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done.
Okay. Oh, cool. We teleported to the other side of the table. That's good. Operating table, then.
An operating table.
Sleep, perform surgery, investigate.
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
That didn't help. Did I add 60 seconds or subtract 30 seconds there?
A full body.
I have to use that one. All right. 2 times.
It's an operating table.
Those are all super long. We're not doing any of those. I used it 30. Oh, it only costs us 30 seconds. Oh, okay, so I fucked that up completely. Press X to see what I can interact with. All right. There's a gun, a medicine bottle, a mirror, a TV, and operating. I honestly don't know what the mirror is going to give us, but I don't want to waste all of that time on that.
A full.
What's the shortest thing I can do? Punch
Are
it.
you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't really care what you're doing right now.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Why are you calling... What?
Just punch it and...
Why are you calling me a pervert over that? That's not a pervert thing.
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
That I'm not a pervert.
It's an operating... Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
Pretend to do surgery on a grape. Are you winning?
Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger him.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
I'm probably failing this one.
It's an operating table.
Yeah, we gotta waste our time doing something else.
A doubled...
Open. Double the time, but it's only 10 seconds.
It doesn't open.
All right, try sleeping on it.
It's an operating...
All right. Feet.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You have 1 minute left.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this one. All right, what else can we do? The operating table seems really important, but I guess it's not. The gun doesn't seem important at all. The TV has moved to the other side of the room. F2 to retry. Yeah, go to there.
4 minutes.
Let's go to the TV.
An old
Investigate. I can't see shit.
It's just...
My generation has never seen static.
Right. You're only 5 years old.
Do not measure my age on the same scale as a human's. My mental age is 10 times that.
Mature woman, huh?
Okay.
An old
Punch it. Wow, that actually helped.
Iris, what is all this?
3 minutes, Date.
A full...
I guess talk to it. Sure. We can carve off a few seconds by talking to it with that.
Can you talk?
Can you talk?
What? Don't copy me.
It's a mirror. What do you expect it to do?
Don't copy.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert? And twice?
A full body...
Look at yourself, I guess.
Torso in the reflection.
A torso?
Is there any meaning to this?
Can't say. What is...
That did not help.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
I guess I want to fuck with the gun?
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
So I'm gonna lose one of these if I use it. So I might as well do this.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
Right.
A revolver.
So if I'm gonna get one, I should always replace it with another one, even if it's kind of pointless to do so.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is...
Nobody's blaming you.
She reminds me of Starfire. She has that voice actress kind of vibe. Can I get up there? I've got nothing else here. Okay. All right, so there's nothing else in this room aside from the medicine bottle and the doors that we have not activated. She sounds like Starfire. She doesn't have the energy of Starfire where she's like, oh, good.
A drug
Friend
bottle that
Robin.
holds some kind of liquid.
I'm a stupid bitch. We've already investigated. Let's try smelling it. 20 seconds is pretty good. Cute but disconnected from reality? Sure.
Syrup. You think they were baking?
No, it smells like almonds. It's poison.
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Yeah.
Acetone.
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
Okay, so we're not chugging that. So what does that leave me to interact with? Just the door, right? Yep. Because we've interacted with the bed plenty. So I guess we're going to the door and trying to open it or something. Chugging it seems like such a bad idea. Replace a 1/3 with a 1/4.
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that.
Okay. So we're literally on to chugging the stuff. That seems like such a fucking bad idea, but okay.
A drug bottle that holds Do not pressure me, Doc.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, no.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to...
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
You should.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
You're... This game is dystopian, my dude. Guys fucking like knew that there was going to be a power plant explosion, decided to make sure that the fucking place was sold off before they had to deal with the outcome of it, and we're inside a little girl's mind because we don't want to just ask her questions.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
Wait, what is there left to do? I guess we can watch the TV again? We haven't technically done that since it's moved?
An old
Return it, I guess. All of this is the same. 1/4 could be more effective on a bigger number. The gun we fucked with is plenty. Jesus.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed.
This is one of those games where you have to guess what you have to do, but also there's a time limit.
Gem,
Yeah.
shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
I so do not have enough time. Do I gain? I don't gain time in any way.
Only a shelf.
Push it into position.
That shelf sticking out.
Iris did something, but I don't... She would have been like, what, 15? It happened 8 years ago? She was 10. I think she was a witness to the murders, but I don't think she did them. Oh, watch out. Still coming. Watch out. Watch out.
What?
A metal ball must
What
have fallen
happened?
off the shelf.
Why would anyone put that there? Time's up. An iron ball.
I have 7 seconds. Try throwing it.
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is all right.
Did I do it?
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Now, a TV and an old book have appeared.
Okay, that wasn't all of it.
This is the last time.
We have 2 seconds. We can't do it at this. Oh, wait. No, we have... Okay, we have 1 sec. Okay, so we got to restart. Oh, yeah.
Four minutes.
Okay. Whoop. Run. This.
An old...
And then we turn the dial. Doesn't look like I can skip the dial. Oh no, I can hold down control to skip it. You're right.
Only a shelf.
1/6 time, push it.
That shelf sticking out. An iron ball.
Throw it. It's 40 seconds. We'll do 30 seconds. Throw it.
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Shoot to death. Okay, cool.
3 minutes, Dante.
So, I mean, it's got to be the gun, right?
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
So we're not getting any new information from the gun. Okay, what's new here? Yep. So we got the mirror, operating table, worn out reference book, gas container.
It is a thick. Fly away now.
Oh shit, that was throw.
It disappeared.
Maybe it wasn't that special.
Okay. Well, we solved something.
An old-fashioned.
10 seconds is basically 15. Or 8, I mean. I like that it does the math for you. So the TV is probably the right answer in most cases.
Help me.
Jesus Christ.
This was the third victim of the original.
Why does...
There is a possibility that she saw
No.
it.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For
Right.
What's new? Locker? The locker's new? Shit.
just a locker.
I would have to know anything about the previous murders, and they've actually made sure that I don't. Listen? Let's open it first. Take it we can't. Oh, Jesus.
Iba?
It's all right.
What is this Rube Goldberg machine thing? Yeah, actually, like, assuming she is a murderer, like, what are we going to court with here? How is this useful? How is our organization at all useful? Okay. Oh, God. What? How did they line that explosion up? It's a dream. You're right. It's a dream. That's why this giant fucking thing can stay on those tiny little bars. Okay. Right. What? Oh, right. Nitroglycerin. And then let me guess. There it is. That was so much work.
That is...
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's me! Who would have guessed that there's no way that I would have meant that that guy didn't do it? It's the reason because I did it. Oh no! Why the fuck am I a cop?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops
Can
serial
you please fucking tell me?
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
Which could have been my memories.
That means the person who killed them was...
Six years ago. Okay, so she was 12. Hey.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
I mean, everyone does.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Right.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all 4? The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
There has to be some kind of connection.
Nah, it's probably nothing. Date is super good. Oh.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Okay.
Really?
Really.
Really? That's as far as we're going with that?
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret.
Okay, but I feel like it's relevant to this case. Take me off the case or tell me the information. Those are your two choices.
No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain.
Yeah, it'd be great if anyone could tell me anything.
You have no memories past 6 years ago.
Right, so it would be really important if someone who knew anything about this situation would tell me.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Yeah?
Really?
Of course not.
Well, I'm glad that's solved.
Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Yes.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Okay, I guess that's good enough for us. Let's continue on.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Okay, can I press you on that and have you explain why?
Why is that?
Thank you.
The culprit is not the same.
Okay.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Can you just tell me if he's dead? Like, just give me that.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can.
No, let's crank that up. There we go. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
Don't worry about it. Just trust me. Yeah, nice.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
You know what really helps when you're doing an investigation is when people fucking lie to you? In fact, the last time someone lied to me, we put her in a fucking machine to make it so she couldn't. It'd be really nice if I could do that to you guys, so you would just tell me the fucking truth.
The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Do I want to go inside either of their minds? I think Date might want to go inside of Boss. Yeah.
When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Hey, did you hear something just now?
I 100% just heard laughter. There's a bunch of marmos inside. What is a marmo? Mossballs? What? Why? I mean, sure, I guess you could put that in there.
Date, can you turn on the TV? Videodrone is about to start.
What's video?
You haven't seen Videodrone? It's a cult classic.
How have I not seen it? You're literally my eyes. If you've seen something, I've seen it. That's how eyes work.
I haven't seen it, and that's not a TV anyway.
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
That's... My God. I mean, I guess, but sometimes your memories are wrong. So, like... Not all memories are real. It's very easy to implant a memory that isn't real.
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Okay.
Pewter, you said that memories happened in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones.
No, actually. No. There's a really common, like, way of learning this is I can remind you guys of the time that you got lost in the mall when you were a kid. You know? You went there with your folks, and they were looking for you everywhere, and, you know, you just got lost in the mall. You know? Like, that's a very easy thing to lie and get people to believe.
If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
Like, you can lie to people, especially about early memories. You can gaslight people. Yeah, no, actually, you can gaslight people.
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen.
I need to not click pins. I listened to the VOD the other day where I was doing that, and it's really annoying. I don't know why people watch me. If anything, the mystery only grows deeper. Peter shook me from my thoughts.
It looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sink room. So we're okay with her waking up in here?
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Oh yeah, no, we drugged Iris. To be clear, in order for this to have worked, we would have drugged Iris and then drug her into this, like, fucking government black site to experiment on her mind. Like, we're cops, we can do that. Technically legal, sort of, I guess. Definitely immoral. And it's like a pretty fancy black site. It's not like the Home Depot here in Austin.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Pogbot, please don't pog at government black sites.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure.
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too.
I mean, we want her to open up. Maybe we could have just not gone balls to the walls with some of this. Like, once we had her on the ropes, I don't think we really needed to drug her and put her in the science machine. Isn't she a murder suspect? Listen, she's 18 and a child and cute. So therefore she can't have done it, even though we literally proved how we could have. She's 18-year-olds can do. No, it's fine. We have all the evidence that is circumstantial that could prove it, but she definitely didn't do it because the game says that she didn't do it. Earlier, she's hiding something from me, so I'm gonna accuse her of murder. Yeah, I know. There's so much fucking information that proves that she did it. We have her on the rope. We can have her locked up in the jail cells. We didn't need to do the thing. She needs to sleep to make this thing. Yeah, she does. And we couldn't just make her sleep. We couldn't just ask her to go to sleep after accusing her of her murder. So we had to have drugged her. God, we suck as cops.
All right, sure.
But she's willing to talk now. She nodded and pulled out her phone. She's sending another Nyla message to someone? I was curious, but I don't want to you. I can't. I fucking can't. What do you fucking mean? We don't want to pry. We're just going to use brain technology to, like, go into her dreams and steal her. We took her phone. We took her phone and read her line messages. Do not fuck with me and tell me that we don't want to pry. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Know what? Bruh. Play it. Bruh. Thank you. Her privacy matters now, guys. To my surprise, I saw Oda sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota.
Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one.
Cool.
You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier.
Yeah, I know.
She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious
Yeah, he's
crime.
24. He's... Why fuck me? How am I wrong about anything?
She left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. What is that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
Rev rant emote win? Yeah, honestly.
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
What? Yep. Six minus 24 is 22. No, God, what the fuck is wrong with me? 18. So we're gonna get murderized, aren't we? When I woke up, I was lying on a sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over at the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. Took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama. Be nice to her. God, she's done nothing wrong.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Where's Oda?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
Yeah, he fucking tased me.
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
I mean, that's not how tasers work at all, but whatever.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Oh, hey, Ima, thank you for the raid. Holy shit. I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, what's the reference? Thank you for the raid. What were you streaming, by the way? Sam and Max. Oh, right. That is a line from that. Okay, that explains everything. I gotta go to the bathroom. Is, what? Max says that? So this is made by the guy who made 999, for anyone who, you know, hasn't been around for this. The guy who made 999 is friends. Yeah, right. Is friends with the guy who made Danganronpa. There's occasional Danganronpa references. There was one earlier involving a panda. If I go any further, there will be spoilers. What's 999? Imagine someone who has a vague understanding of anything, mostly conspiracy theories, got real fucking high and tried to explain to you the plot of Saw. Well, like, they started ad-libbing, like, halfway through because they didn't remember what they were talking about. Leon, thank you for the 54 months of support. Saw is in the murder porn. Imagine a guy kept hitting a random page button on Wikipedia and info dumped you about it, but it's the game of the year is a little much. This is the third stream of this. We're, I don't know, maybe 6 hours in at this point. Counter-Strike stream. I've tried to stream Counter-Strike before, and it's just not a thing people like to watch. I'll be honest with you. I tried streaming Go. I've moved on to Valorant at this point. But did you have a good stream, Ima? I think that this game exists because the plot of 999 went out the fucking window. Take the sub. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the 60 or 50 months. Jesus Christ. You did have a good stream? Good. Play TF2? Why is everyone playing TF2 now? Isn't that game like horribly buggy with like tons of hackers? I'll carry you in CSGO. I need to get like out of Bronze 2 and in Valorant if someone wants to carry me there. That'll fix that a bit? Cool. Alright, I'm gonna continue on with the plot. You've had plenty of time to leave if you don't want spoilers. This is Mama. She runs this bar. We just got tased by a 24-year-old otaku. And he simps hard for this 18-year-old idol that he hangs around with for a little bit too much and spends a little bit too much time on. He has internet arguments with himself using sock puppet accounts in order to, like, white knight for her. Anyway, he tased us. His name is Oda.
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course. I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass of
He also
vodka,
hangs out with a 12-year-old. He spends his days writing Dojin and hanging out in Dojin bookstores. I've been told that that's not necessarily porn, but considering his other activities, I highly suspect that it is.
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Tell me about the old days. Tell me anything! Hey.
Date, the boss is calling.
Yeah.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Cool. That's how good conversations start.
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Ooh, that's not good. So I guess she didn't do it.
Iris. No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I thanked Mama and ran out of the marble. There's gonna be a goddamn
What's our
Rube Goldberg
ETA?
machine.
Our destination is far from here.
Anyone who's just joining us, our eye was replaced at some point in, like 6 years ago. We have no memory prior to that point. Now we're a cop. It was replaced with an AI robot. It's anime. Don't fucking worry about it. She takes the form of what we think is attractive because we're a massive, like, pervert, I guess. She looks almost exactly like our boss, except for with less tits.
20 minutes is the fastest.
Date is like chronically horny.
Please let me make it in time.
That's why he has heterochromia. We should probably not be looking at this while driving.
That sick bastard.
Is that a fucking bear? The fuck?
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota.
Okay.
Stay away from Tessa!
Oh, she's not gonna have a career after this one. She's an idol. Really glad we were driving a straight line. Kept my foot on the gas the whole time. Could feel my sweat in my palms. The engine raised to a high-pitched scream. Who would win, a simp or a bear who is a mass murderer, probably? One of them has murdered multiple people. I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge, shortly after the image changed. Again, I really feel like we should stop fucking doing this. Uh-oh, the bear won the fight.
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
Is she okay? Also, we're driving right now? You think she's okay?
No!
He gets raided while that's happening. Hey, thanks for the raid, Chungus Man 37. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, we're just murdering this woman. I hope you guys stick around. Remember to follow. That way you can get, you know, informed on when I go live. If you want, it's sub timber, so you could sub. All right, anyway, I'm gonna pull this lever here. Sick drift. If you like the saw I used for this murder, there's an affiliate Amazon link. What? What in fuck's name is happening? What? Am I being interrogated now? Why am I being interrogated? I'm a cop!
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
I clearly can't do crimes because I'm a police officer. That's how being a cop works.
It's rare to see you down like this.
What is it, 83%? 63%? Thought it was 83 or 63. I can't do it.
But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
This can't be the end of the game now. We haven't discovered anything.
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
With a bandsaw? What?
Ota had a selfish love for Iris.
I mean, sure.
He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too.
Who is he fighting, then?
But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
This room is reflected in the mirror. Alright. Why do we have the camera on? Doesn't feel good to have the lens staring at you. Pipes are on the walls of the room. There's a PC in the corner. Camera used for interrogations. Ota's behavior during the video. Yeah, what was that about?
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit.
Right. Also, why would he wear a bear suit immediately afterwards?
Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person.
They were never on the screen at the same time. I just don't understand why he would do
That behavior
this.
would be totally unnecessary if he was going to commit suicide anyway.
Right.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
I love how you're willing to extrapolate all of this. What are you covering up?
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself?
That's what that is?
I don't buy it. The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity.
Right.
But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Oh, you're not going to respond to that. Okay, fine.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Shoko was married to Renju.
Okay.
Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
He also seemed legitimately There's no way that this is what happened. Why are you covering up
There
something?
are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
His mom?
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself.
Yeah?
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
No.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Why?
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Why are you covering
Well,
up?
I wasn't being serious.
Also, you need to cover up in other ways. Holy shit, girl. Like, zip it up just a little.
I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
What?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine.
I don't know why he would do that.
And then...
Then, who is the culprit?
His mom is the only character we know that has a kitchen knife. I know that's not how anything works, but in video games, that's how things work.
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims, but Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims.
His death means nothing, which I agree, yes.
Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
You also have a kitchen knife. Okay. We're gonna meme about me stabbing people. I have an alibi. I was driving a car, which you all saw me doing. So you knew it wasn't me. Also, you think you'd ever catch me fucking dead in a fursuit? Like, that's the best alibi ever, man.
Connections.
Also, it wasn't in a graveyard, yeah.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit.
There are a lot
That's
of furries
the theory
in
of
Texas.
investigation, right?
Sure. Also, polar bear furry from Texas. Weird fucking choice.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Yes, because of your dream fantasies of cucking Goofy. It's not really that I'm cucking Goofy in my dreams. It's more that Goofy shows up. And he's just there. And it's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. What? Okay. All right. I've had 2 dreams where Goofy was like involved. Okay. Most recently, I had a dream where Goofy was having sex, and then Pete was working for ICE, you know, the immigration services, and he busted in and said, "You're under arrest," right? Right as Goofy was about to come. To fuck with him. And I don't think that Pete had enough evidence to really go with anything, but I think he just wanted to, like, screw with his orgasm, I guess. Yeah, he just wanted to blue ball him. Did you see Goofy's cock? No. Thank God, no. The other one, I was at Disneyland, and I was trying to have sex. And while I was in the act, Goofy showed up, and he was just, like, in the room with us. It's like, get the fuck out of here. We're at one of the hotels for Disneyland. And Goofy was just in the corner going, "Gorsh!" And it's like, get the fuck out of here, Goofy! Fucking weirdo! A guy died having sex in a Donald Duck costume. Good.
Maybe not. That is a good starting point.
What were we just talking about? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. How do I... I think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow. Okay.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renji were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris.
Rev is talking to chat like Date is talking to Aiba. Yeah, and vice versa, I'll have you know.
She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them.
Seems like a weird fucking play.
The suspect is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think... Also, wait. No, we don't know how heavy she is. She can't be 105 pounds.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemna's Gate either. And since Renju is the president...
And she has a knife.
Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko.
She's 12. 12-year-olds can kill people.
Kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Yeah, she's smaller than Iris, so there's no way she's 105.
Definitely linked. They were high school classmates, and she did say that she met Shoko twice.
Did I ever finish Card Shark? No.
But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way, no matter what the circumstances were.
I was memeing when I said 18-year-olds can't kill. You realize that, right? The game was like, nah, 18-year-olds can't kill. And I'm like, that's stupid as shit. Anyone can murder anyone. Also, recently I looked it up because of the whole ketchup jumping thing. Apparently, if you fall 4 stories, you got like a 50-50 shot of dying. But that's based on like averages, right? Like that's like where more often than not. Okay, ketchup jumping. There's a meme. It was about I was tweeting about this like all of yesterday. You should follow me on Twitter, Rev_Scarecrow. There was a meme about like worst superpowers, and one of them was like you gain 0.5% jump height every time you drink a bottle of ketchup. This is stackable and permanent. So I was like, all right, how much ketchup do I need to ingest in order to like yeet myself to death, right? And there's like, so the lowest possible jump that has ever been done is well, you don't have to do it all at once. It's permanent. So that's like your superpower. Like, you know, Superman for always has super strength and laser eyes and any other ability that's convenient at the time, right? So like ketchup jumping, right? That's what I'm calling it now. There's a point between like 48 feet, which is 4 stories, to 95 feet, which is like the lowest that anyone's ever like been able to parachute. That's just a death zone, right? You're fucked, right? But then I was thinking about it. I'm like, what if like the actual height, because it said that was a median height that people died from. That means that like there are people who are dying at heights lower than 48 feet. And then there are people who are dying at heights much higher and possibly even living at much higher heights. So I'm thinking to myself, like, there's probably some jackass who fell like an inch and died, right? Some absolute loser, like 2-inch fall and died, right? But then there's probably some Chad who fucking fell out of a plane and didn't die, right? Because I remember reading about that. I don't know how the fuck you do that. So, like, the averages are all sorts of fucked. Anyway, my point is that... Wait, why was I talking about this? Don't count outliers, as they say. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Oh, yeah, children kill people too.
But there's no connection to Iris. Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris. I know Renju and Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris, but I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events.
Okay, so that doesn't absolve me of the previous Cyclops killers, but it does absolve me of these murders. I think. Does Rev have a Discord? I do. It's Patreon and Twitch sub only, though, just to make my life easier on moderation.
And if I start doubting myself now?
I don't know as if it's worth it to open it up when I can't afford to pay people to moderate my Discord, you know? Like, there's less of an incentive to be a jackass when you're paying $5 to be able to be in there.
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking as well. Like, 90% of Discord moderators don't get paid. Yeah, but like, listen, my mods fucking rule, dude. And like, if I could, I would. But, you know, I don't know. I found out yesterday, apparently minimum wage in Texas is like, or at least Austin, is like $20 now? Effective as of October. So like, yeah, it was like 15. Do not move to Texas. Jesus Christ, do not move to Texas. Don't move to Texas. Don't forget about all of the other bullshit we do. Like, yeah, you get paid $20 an hour, but just like, hold up. Let me check the fucking Twitter. Is Texas trending? It usually is. Okay, yes, it is trending. Why is it trending? Let's see why it's trending today. Republican leader. Okay, it's actually just like whatever. Okay, so some Republican backed a Democrat instead of the Trump pick guy. Is it? No. What you're saying is not legal, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna move to Texas and break the 6 dildo laws. Listen, how much is a dildo? Like, I'm talking decent quality dildo. I'm sorry. If you haven't been to one of my streams before, like, there's a bit of rambling. How much is a good dildo? Dildos go between $9 and $800? An average good quality dildo costs you $50. The fuck are... What kind of dildo is $800? That is a fucking range. Like, 50 sounds right. 9 seems a little low. $800 dildo. Hold up. Nine-inch squirting dildo, ejaculating, coming dildo. Love the SEO on that. Okay. Images. Well, there's certainly shapes. This looks like a hydraulic press. What the fuck is this? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't show it to you. But imagine like a fucking lathe, but it's got a dildo onto the end of it. And it's got like a gear shaft. So every time the gear shaft goes, like, it does the thing. All right, so we're closing out of that. So that's what you get for, like, $1,000 when you buy a dildo. A piston, yeah. I think a piston is a better explanation. Anyway, so if you live in Texas and you want more than 6 quality dildos... And they're, well, let's say 7 divided by 20, divided by 8. It'll only take you like 2 full days of working at minimum wage now in Austin to break the law and have 7 dildos.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit.
I lost like 20 viewers there. They are cowards. How do they even enforce this law? Fuck you? Like, if they're searching you for other shit?
To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Like, oh, we can't arrest you for anything, but you do happen to have 6 dildos and I hate you, so I guess you're under arrest. You know how cops will plant guns and drugs and stuff? They pull someone over and they just start putting dildos in the car. That's so fucked up. Thank you, Gear, for the 5 gift subs. I stepped in the cold storage warehouse. Air conditioning wasn't running, but it still felt cold. Temperature hadn't raised much at all. What? What? Really? Abby, hello. Your ears are cold. Why are your ears cold, baby girl? The center of my body was burning hot.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Really? Did you check over by the fucking bandsaw? Because the bandsaw was probably important.
This forklift is old.
Lonk, thank you for the 1.5 years of support. That's very cool of you.
It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
Is the murderer forklift certified? Because, I mean, murder is one thing, but I mean, like, there are regulations.
Camera and laptop.
Oh.
This is what the criminal used to stream.
Yeah, I remember that.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
You got a computer capable of streaming from... What internet were you connected to? Wireless?
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Maybe a hotspot? With a phone.
No, nothing so far.
Is this Oda's blood? Iris and Oda's blood. Ice cutting machine.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed.
Really? What was it?
The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Grover PC is actually Tilda's now, new computer.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
It's cheaper to just buy a new hard drive for it, slap it in there, and then set it up, and that way she can play Monster Hunter. She has, like, she's played a lot of Wobble Dogs. Holy shit, how much Wobble Dogs has she played? She told me to get it in the first place. She's played 9.9 hours over the weekend of Wobble Dogs. She fell in love with it when she saw me streaming it the other day.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Is Joe alive? Joe's fine.
Right here. Iris and Ota were.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
The family stream the other day was top quality content. I'm glad.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Abby. Abby, you're a baby. What do you do? What are you doing? What are you doing? Abby. Come here. Baby girl. Do you want to be pet? Listen, I'm going out on a limb here, okay? And if you don't like the idea, that's chill. What if I put you in my lap and I pet you? I'm gonna give it a go. Abby! Come here! Abby! Abigail! Abby, I got petting fingers. Here they are. Pet. See? You're going just outside of reach. That's really weird. Come here, Abby! Yeah! Come here! Come here! Come here! Abby, come here! She likes to do this thing where she begs for pets, but then she makes sure that she's outside of range for pets. Like if I have a 3-foot range on my pets, she's at 3.1. Come here. I got a pet right here for you. I'm just chilling here, waiting for a cat to pet. And you look like a cat to pet. Come here. Okay. He lost all of his power to fight back. He was forced to be put inside the costume and then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine.
Why?
Yeah.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
Probably to make it look like he did the suicide thing.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
Oh, you brought a toy? Is it time to play with the okay, hold up. I'm sorry. The cat wants attention. Give me one sec. Yeah? Yeah, hold up. Hi. Hi, Abby. Yep. There we are. Look, you brought your favorite toy. Can I pet you? Yeah. Here, let me grab that. Okay. Good job, Abby. Yeah, you did it. Good job. You did great, kid. Good girl. Boop. Boop. You looking for your brother? I'm pretty sure he's in the window over there. Yeah. What if I picked you up? There you go. Up into the lap. See? Look. Now, give it a go. Give it a go. I know you're freaked out because you're a baby, but give this a go. Give this a go. Purring up a storm. Yeah, you're a good girl. See? Lap time's great, isn't it? You get all of the attention. Look at all of this attention you're getting. Don't go. Why would you go? Where would you go? Where and why would you go? Snare. All right, can I go back to playing the game now? Why? Why? Literally, why did you get up? Cat, please. Do you want more pets? Is that what this is? Yes, you want to be petted more, but you don't. Okay.
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Great. I don't see anything special about it. Yeah. Yeah. King Huron, thank you for the 32 months of support. All right, I'm gonna be a bad cat dad now, and I'm gonna ignore the cat. She will continue to meow in the background. I apologize. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. No game, only cat. Okay, compromise. Compromise. I've got to compromise. Video capture device. All right, put this here. All right. All right, and then if I click here, where's the cat cam? I know. All right, compromise made. Now, can we get it so that way you guys can actually see the game again? Can't see the game. Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh. There we go. Alright, what else is there to inspect? Shelves are packed with cardboard boxes. I don't see any clues here. A police officer.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, The company is owned by the Okiuras. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
Are we done?
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly.
Looks like she's gone now.
We will not.
If she comes back, I'll put the camera back.
Yeah, you're right.
It's all set up now, so all I got to do is hit the button.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
All right.
Let me know if you find anything. And then I left the warehouse. I keep hearing Dante as well, yeah. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was working it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Sure.
About the original Cyclops
Oh
serial
my god,
killings.
you're actually gonna tell me something? Let's go?
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little...
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So, I decided to meet you here.
Let's go somewhere else.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Oh, I'm so fucking excited.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Hi. You're back.
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
And then he immediately gets sniped and, like, just dies. There's a Herman. What you doing, Herman? Good spot.
Although, it's more accurate to say, killers.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Okay.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Why did it get classified?
That, I don't know.
The details of the
I believe
original
that.
Cyclops serial killings case have become
Your cat
nebulous over
is
time.
overlapping the text. That's just gonna be a thing, I think. I can move him to the top corner here. That should be okay.
Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
Herman's such a good boy.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Who's the murderous
He was
psychopath?
born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
Oh, okay, but like, psychopaths don't necessarily become murderers.
It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone.
Sort of like, all people who aren't afraid of heights become skydivers. You know?
It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as a...
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However,
in fiction,
he was
they do.
able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies
some
of his
psychopaths
brain,
even can be pretty normal functioning people that you meet every day and watch your streams. Yeah, Chad has actually corrected me on this in the past, and that's the reason why I'm actually going to bat on that. This guy is explicitly a murderous psychopath. I feel like it's unnecessary to bring up that he's a psychopath, though.
By performing a certain action.
Let me guess, plucking out eyes?
What was it?
Murder.
Oh, okay.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system.
Yeah, I know.
Pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Sorry, my mouse is a little bit... There we go. Okay, I got an idea. Hold up. Yeah, it's just kind of in a weird spot. The mouse is a little off now because of the alt-tabbing to fix things.
She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
Okay.
The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes.
Okay.
Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman.
Hi, boy. Would you like boy time? Are we doing boy time now? Am I allowed to stream? Why do you have grumps in your butt? Oh, come here. When he's grumpy, he gets little twitches on his back end. So we call him grumps. So if he starts getting grumps, then he's you know, he's upset about something. It's 4 o'clock, baby boy. You gotta wait an hour, and then it's food time. But I'll give you the pets now.
But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years.
Okay, we're done with that.
However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established.
What?
This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Yeah, it's all sorts of off because I'm alt-tabbing out repetitively. There we go, that's better.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police.
Uh-huh.
They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Can we knock that down by 20?
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead,
nice.
The other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Okay, nothing else to search for here. I want to go to the diner. I'm suspect of the only person I know who owns a kitchen knife. Number 89. Burger King foot lettuce. It's kind of like that, but like more like number 89. Burger King foot lettuce. You gotta like, it's like a bit of a California thing, but also monotone at the same time. The place was silent. So quiet, I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, then I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It's Mayumi. It's like watching an old decayed tree cling pathetically to the earth. Nice. I'm sorry to interrupt. Oh. Do you want to talk about it? About Oda.
This is your fault.
What?
I heard from the police because you didn't take care of Iris.
Well, in my defense, your son fucking tased me.
My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
Well, people in hell want ice water.
Did you not hear me?
No, I did. I just don't give a shit.
I said leave!
I'm a cop. I don't have to.
Date, let's go.
Okay.
She is in no state to talk.
Yeah.
Good. We made an old woman cry. Let's continue on from there. You can't both be upset about the right violations and tell women you don't give a shit about the fact that their son died. How often do I make the elderly cry? Not often. On the second one, in reverse order, not often. Yes, I can. A nerd dragon, I think you equate me to not being able to be a multifaceted person who can be an asshole in all situations. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. After that, I couldn't say a single word. A heavy silence weighed upon us both. So we're gonna, like, fuck or what?
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together, whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies or taking a walk or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up.
I can be an asshole in many situations, but all of them? That's exhausting. I know, I'm always tired, dude.
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but...
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Oh.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger.
Uh-huh.
I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko.
Interesting.
I think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison.
Uh-huh, of course.
Fuchu.
Prison?
Yep, yeah. I can't look directly at her feet.
Memories are a part of this room. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried.
Why are you clicking her feet? Y'all are freaks. There you go. Look at him. She's crying, and you're masturbating.
One day, she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time, she drew with crayons all over the window.
Her ankles are weird. Don't worry about it. She doesn't have to stand on them. This woman lost her daughter. I know. And you guys are masturbating to her. Weird.
She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why? Oda was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school.
Was he a freak back then, too?
I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Dante, please, you have to catch them.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Please.
Calm your tits.
Please.
All right, all right, all right.
I will.
Yeah, honestly, the voice actors for this are pretty good. Her tits are busy crying. Dante whispers in her ear, "Yeah, feet." You freak.
Are you okay, honey?
Nah, everyone you know is murdered.
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need info. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case.
Okay.
Remember what I told you before?
Yeah.
That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras?
Sure.
Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
Today per day is Labor Day.
3? Iris?
You're right.
No, not that one. The boy. He came here last night.
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
How?
Have you heard the rumor?
Mama told me a similar story to Iba's. So, Sejima and Kabasaki district. About that, right. Basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold his land in the Kabasaki district for 300 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plants caused the land's price to drop drastically. So bought it back for 1 billion yen. It's almost like he knew beforehand the accident would happen. Did So blow it up or conspire to blow it up? No, that would make sense. He wouldn't gain anything from that. He ended up with $29 million in cash and 1 billion in land. That's a net zero. What? I don't get it. How is this net zero? He sold it for 30 billion and then he bought it for 1 billion. Right, so he made $29 billion. And then he has shitty land he can't use. The land's valued, sure, but maybe there are other problems with it. Like the park wasn't gonna work. I guess it's net zero. But if you're... But there's more to the story. He gained cash, but he made his land worth. What if there was already problems with the land? You know? Like, the park wasn't doing good, right? In order to get rid of it, like, he would have needed to, like, renovate it massively. Exploiting the chemical plant would have made... It's money laundering. I have to assume that's why he would do that. Like, if the land isn't worth 30 billion to him, then selling it for 30 billion, then buying it back for 1 billion, maybe that's what it's worth to him. A place to hide bodies or something.
They, of course, look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kabasaki. Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki? So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost. Okay. Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Sure.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district.
Right, which the government pays for and he doesn't.
At the moment, the area is still considered off limits.
So let's say you sold land for 30 billion, bought it back at 1 billion, then got it back up to a 30 billion price tag.
However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
That's $29 million.
Smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket.
Possibly more in land value soon.
And all that land is owned by the KE.
Right, and a lot of it is worthless because it's, polluted. But if you have the ability to make sure that it's not polluted, put it on the back of taxpayers, then you're not paying for shit.
And by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
Sure.
He's involved in some shady business.
And the casino is there. Yeah.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
Sure.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
Probably.
But there's no hard evidence of that.
Just seems very obvious that they benefit from it.
It's just gossip. What were we talking about again?
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Sure.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
I see. Okay.
Thank you, Mama.
Foot traffic, yeah. In Japan, that sounds likely.
I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help.
Selling feet
even
illegally.
If it's just a little.
I see what you did there.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
A refrigerator. I don't know what good I can do at my own house, but sure. So your parents are dead and your friends are dead, so I don't know who you're coping with your bullshit with, so, good luck with that, kid. How you doing? She's curled up on the sofa. Looks like she's a small, frightened animal by a... She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. So anyway, about the... We're not gonna have a great conversation, are we? This is gonna be the same thing with the kid, or the mom, isn't it?
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Of course, the news was distributed heavily across the internet, not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends. It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Yeah.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. She certainly didn't seem so. But I can't stay by her side forever.
Iva, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Wow, I'm glad that she's okay. Turns out she's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. She said she's okay, so we have to take her at her word. I returned to boss's office to report. I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
Did it say fuck on the set? Oh, it says kick.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
Yeah, she should just drink more water if she's sad.
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89. Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89.
I mean, it could be a coincidence that all these people went to go to the same, like, place to visit prisoners,
After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
Sure.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her something.
It is possible.
What's up, guys? Both the cats are here now. What's 89's real name?
Unknown.
You don't know.
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown.
I see.
However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan. As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills.
It's more like murderer rather than assassin. Assassins are people who kill important people. Murderers are people who kill unimportant people.
He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police.
Rude? Am I wrong?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original
Assassination is paid murder. That's true.
One was the former chairman
Rich
of the
people don't get
Kumakuras,
murdered.
Rohan Kumakura.
They get assassinated.
But Rohan committed suicide last.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive. Number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
He definitely was involved because he knew.
I know who killed
Yeah, I know.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
So let's talk to 89.
Talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
How?
If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Okay.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
After cutting through some red tape, 89 was brought to HQ. It took a considerable amount of time to arrive, but for some reason, boss never showed up. Don't be a slappy catty. Ugh. I need to go piss real quick. It's also 4:29, so, you know, blaze it. Give me, like 2 minutes. I'll go ahead and feed the cats at the same time. You down for that, guys? Hold up. There we are. All right. You guys want food? Well said, Abby. They're both just sitting here, like, chilling. Okay. Well, they want food, so give me 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna go feed the cats. I'll be right back. You see those grumps? Are you a grumpy boy? Not you. Herman. Yeah, there's one. You can see him every now and then. He's grumpy because he's hungry. He does that when he's upset. If we tell him to get off of something, he starts doing his little grumps. And he gets a little pouty lip. Isn't that right, Herman? Alright. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go feed him. BRB. Let's go. go, guys. All right, I'm back. Thank you for the 4 months of support, Esper Cat. Let's get back to the game. Are there any twinks in this game? You tell me, man. Also, welcome, Twink Master. So I was gone for so long. Take me a minute to pee and feed. I swear to God, if it's fucking what's his name from 999, I'm gonna nut in reverse so hard.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
This is Delta's voice actor, if that's who you're thinking. You're partially right. I was thinking of Sigma, or not Sigma. Yeah, no, Sigma.
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me. A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
Oh.
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't remember.
Okay.
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
All right.
Who did it?
Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
What?
All right, but to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
I don't think he can just do that.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him
That's a lie?
F.
Sure.
F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings.
I forget,
He grew up
cops
in
can
an
lie.
orphanage since he was
And do.
born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Based? Okay, that's a little bit more than you needed to. That was like a full magazine
The culprit
discharge.
was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
Okay.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth, but somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco.
Okay.
Named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
That's such a weak-ass gang name. Come on.
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization.
Did he sleep? Can we just... Why are you talking of yourself in the third person like
An
this?
ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another.
That is the wrongest way to hold a
It didn't take long
gun.
to destroy his heart completely.
The fuck? Look at his thumb placement. What? I have a feeling that he's got a pointing animation later, and they decided not to, like, make a separate animation for this. Also, this is the street right outside of the marble. His thumb is here, when it should be here. Like he's pointing finger guns, but then they put a gun on.
Time passed, and a few years back...
His thumb is like next to the slide?
Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment...
You're starting to connect some dots
in
here.
his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer.
I thought you could only feel pleasure through killing.
Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart.
Protector of Jam, thank you for the 6 months of support. Penis, penis, feet, feet. You're right, you know? And you should say it.
Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter.
Oh, of course.
I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. So, that explained really nothing. Why'd you stop?
Why did you stop? What's the connection between that and Was that the whole story?
These are all gonna be ... dots until this one.
You mentioned a detective. Hey, and...
Is this the anime version of you? The bags under her eyes are there. The messy hair, dark colored hair, no beard. Pretty easy to Photoshop it. Handsome.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter.
Yes?
Start the preparations.
For...
What do you think? The sink.
Yeah, we're gonna sync with him. This should be normal and good and not a problem.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage.
Right, yep.
He will not be waking up anytime soon.
That's good.
Are you ready, Agent Date?
It would suck if he woke up while we were doing
Time
this.
limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Where's the boss? She's super dead, isn't she? What happens if they wake up while you're invading? I don't know. Probably not good. Probably just get kicked out. It's like Inception rules, I think.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah?
Don't ever do that again.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Then stand up.
What the fuck?
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to?
Feet. Feet.
What?
Viper's using her ult.
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
It's okay, it won't kill you, I'll just bring you down to 1.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new
You'll
plan.
regen as soon as you drop out, but watch it.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Nickelodeon slime and feet? The grapefruit. Thank you for the raid, my dude. How's your stream?
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Stream good, thanks. What were you streaming? We're playing a game. It's a murder mystery kind of game. I love Among Us. Sure. Bastion is a fucking banger game. I love that game. It's one of the few games that like made me cry. Like that's a really good game. I hit that game right when I needed to in my life. It's like in my top 10, I think. So because this is a murder mystery and stuff like that, there may be spoilers. So if you have any interest in playing AI Solomon Files, I'm gonna like give you a second to bounce. But while you're here, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy it. I'm an asshole and I do it competitively. I think that's what Twitch is, competitive assholing. All right, mental lock 1. Winter iris?
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
Yeah.
I know.
Smell it. It's worked before.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Right. That was not super helpful, but thanks.
A winter iris.
Yep. Pick it.
You can do it.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one! Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
Cool. I did whatever I was supposed to.
Should I pick it up?
Sure. Let's put it to voicemail.
It won't stop ringing.
Why not pick it up?
It stopped.
Did they ever explain why Aiba looks like a nerfed version of the boss? Aiba read Date's mind and decided to make herself look like basically attractive to him. So the fact that she has the boss's haircut and facial features is... I tailored it to your liking, exactly.
I don't know.
So basically like mini skirt and boss. But without boss's boobs. I wonder how much of that is we didn't want to make another model. I kind of like that it's referencing her.
It worked?
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Cool.
A switch.
Let's see. It's not that long, but I'm going to use some. So let's go ahead and... We're going to use up one of these anyway, because we're going to get one.
Ow! I can't pull them out. They sting me.
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers. A switch.
Because we're going to get another one.
Switch again.
That was then.
But they're a thorn.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll be better.
Huh. Oh, it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
The light has turned on.
Sure. Oh, that was not helpful.
A picture.
Just a picture.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Aiba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood.
That's so weird.
And besides, we are in a...
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example?
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that.
God damn it. Fuck off.
It's ringing again.
Agent Date,
What should I do?
4 minutes.
Let's pick it up this time?
All right. Who is this? What the?
Dead.
I lost consciousness.
How long did that take? Let's just ignore it, I guess. Or hang out, but I guess.
What the?
Okay, that just knocks us on our ass every time. God damn it.
I feel...
Alright, so the correct place to ignore it then. Sorry, I was speeding it along and then I missed some dialogue lines. It stopped. Aren't you curious of who was calling? I'm curious. But what if they had threatened me for money? You're a police officer. Have some backbone. Do you have skip unseen text on? Apparently. So we're gonna just ignore the phone continuously? That seems to be the only answer here.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Yeah. Alright, what is this?
There is some kind of...
We're gonna get a new one, so let's go ahead and jump in.
Jump in.
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout.
Yep. What do you think?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I listened to you.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
A floor lamp. Easier said than done. I do not see a switch anywhere.
Really? Come on, look harder. Where's your motivation?
That's not me speeding it up, it's just like that.
I cannot find it. A floor lamp. Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this okay?
Yeah. Did that do
Looks
anything? Okay, we did something.
A book.
That's pretty short.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
Sure.
F for Falco?
Yeah.
A book.
These time costs don't make any sense.
F
No.
became an assassin for the Kuma of that name.
Right, we knew that. Ceiling fan's like the only thing I haven't fucked with.
Like a giant...
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it.
Oh, right.
Let's see. Headbutt it because it'd be funny.
Ow!
You're good, huh?
It's a ceiling.
Blow it.
Blow on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah.
What? That worked?
Oh.
Alright, what are we not fucked with? The liquid and the pot.
Date, 30 seconds.
Yep.
It's a pot. It appears to be...
Maybe a soybean?
It might also be...
Yeah, like a...
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
We've lost this one, so... Where?
What?
I told you to wear it.
Wear it? Alright, here I go.
Oh, this is the fetish answer, isn't it? Let me solo her.
Are you okay?
I am fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
I'm a little worried about your head.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected. A book. Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover...
It might. We're getting...
What is that?
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
think we're out of time. Close that.
It left.
Wow, okay.
Hi.
Do you know something?
Yes.
You
What?
are insane.
It was cute. Giant Falco? It's all coming together. What? I've seen this fetish before.
Hitomi?
Yeah, we gotta restart from 2.
A book.
Tear it for some reason?
Yeah. Are you sure this?
It might.
Wait, what?
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
It's a. It appears.
Maybe
It might also.
Yeah, like
a. What?
I told you to.
Oh, was this important?
Floor lamp. Are you?
Yeah, go.
Is this okay?
Looks okay.
Date!
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to restart. We can't restart any earlier than this. We just lose?
A book. I wonder what these books.
I don't know.
Number.
So you just have to do a certain number of things in order for that to happen. Go from phase 1? I can't without getting a loss, I think.
Do you know? It's Hitomi.
Talk to her, kiss her, touch her, hug her. Shit.
Well, I suppose.
Sorry, nothing.
Sorry, nothing.
Where?
Well, maybe her.
The slow zoom. Come on,
Her
game.
stomach, right?
Yeah. It's not like I'm touching her.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
That's funny, I am too.
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now? Got it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
Nice.
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? I totally lost it.
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
What vice?
Hey,
It's Hitomi.
One second. Yeah, kiss her.
You...
Do it. You have a pot on your head.
Like...
You are like one of my limbs, Aiba.
Yes?
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yeah.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Could it just be only your heart, please? Date, there's no time!
Shit! This...
Last act was voyeuristic lesbianism. Restart from the beginning. Yeah. We're not gonna listen to her be a cat again. That's weird.
A winter iris. A phone.
Skipping a lot of this because we already know.
A switch.
Actually, I should be using one of these little ones.
A book.
Yeah, it's not a huge time sink.
Agent
It's
Dante,
ringing.
you've got 5 minutes.
Skipping all this just because it's not going anywhere. Why Tilda? Look for the eyeball thingy collectible. Oh, there's collectibles? I forgot about that. What the fuck? Read it.
F.
The wearing the pot achieves nothing.
A floor. Alright.
Looks okay.
It doesn't really achieve it.
Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
It's a.
That takes a long time.
What?
I told you.
A book.
Tear, I guess.
It's a ceiling.
You got a helmet, so it's fine.
Ow!
No good, huh?
Hey, you got a helmet on. Shouldn't hurt.
There is some.
Lick it.
Just don't make a mess.
I do not. Hmm? This is. wine? I had better drink some more to be sure.
Stop it.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
There is some kind.
Where the fuck? Oh, we need to do the picture. Shit.
A picture.
Just a pic.
We can cut it in half. That should be enough.
I don't have a pen.
Close the curtain. Just skipping through a lot of this. Oh, is it her eyes? It's kind of hard to tell. I thought it was murder dude's eyes.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes.
You are insane.
I thought it was Rohan too, but like...
What?
Hitomi?
Alright. Skull.
A skull.
Yeah, kiss it, because I get off to weird shit. Actually, we don't gain any from doing that.
Skull.
Yeah, you wouldn't see the body.
I must be malfunctioning.
Just give it a little kissing.
I am seriously... no reaction.
Oh, but that...
I do not need your report.
Okay, that's weird.
A skull.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
This skull reminds me of the one from before.
But didn't that one have a complete skeleton?
There is a small amount of blood flowing from the left eye socket.
What could that mean?
Perhaps it's your head.
What about my head?
Let's break it open and see what's inside. A skull.
That acts like a 1/3.
Hello there. What happened to your body? Are you comfortable being all bones? Oh, I see. You were thin anyway. Say something. I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person.
Yeah.
Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
Humanity finally develops artificial intelligence, and this is the result.
You're poking it in the eye?
I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
Never heard anyone say that.
A skull.
I don't think this is getting us anywhere.
A book. Falco was in a bind, and the rest is...
But I want to know what happened.
A book.
We got better ones to use halftime on, or 1/3 time on.
A green book.
I do not think there is...
All right.
We've done everything. There's another fucking book.
A book. The smile and kind words of a woman. Sounds like you, Date.
No, not at all.
Really?
The nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and it hits me.
Oh, okay.
I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Stop! Don't remind me.
What?
Cool.
A book.
I mean... I need to just, like, get some things right.
What is this going...
We're driving number 89.
By
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different.
That delivery.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
I don't know, man. There's nothing else to interact with. Fucking the skull again to do the last throw the thing?
A skull. Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
It would, but you also kissed it, so whatever at this point.
It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Okay, well, that didn't seem to help.
A book.
I guess it's gonna take 24
Here I go.
seconds.
What happened?
Nothing.
What?
Who's that?
What do I do?
We lose? I feel like I'm doing trial and error at this point.
Iba, wake up!
My butt.
So that was the wrong choice. Yeah.
Date, there's...
Shit.
God damn it. I have no idea what I'm doing in this. Let's try from the last checkpoint. This should be fine.
A book.
That's good enough.
Here I...
Move that a little closer.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
I mean, I really just don't feel like I'm achieving anything when I do these.
All right.
We got the eye, or we need to get the eye again.
A book.
There's more useful things to do. I mean, it's progressing the bar, so I must be achieving something. Just destroy. Because I'm gonna get another one as soon. Right.
Unknown.
What was that?
What do I do?
Sweet Psychonauts, it is. Lock it. Oh.
No! Stop!
What the fuck? Oh, what? But that didn't happen.
Stop right there!
What? Boss?
Date, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Let me guess, he moved?
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered.
Oh, what? The congressman?
He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
Wow, that's a big vase.
That can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing. So was missing his left eye.
Wow.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
What is your next move, Date?
Fuck if I know.
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
Yeah, we suck at our job. Well, let me guess. No one knows where she is.
Where is she?
The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on?
But she's alive. We saw her in her apartment crying.
Shot by Rohan Kumakura? To protect number 89?
She looked real dead.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. The boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere.
Why would that matter?
The hint is the Tanuki statue. It must be a cryptogram. Some kind of wordplay hint.
Well, what is the hint?
Maybe something is inside it.
I looked with the X-ray mode.
How about we just check the computer? Like normal people would?
Aiba, can you hack this PC?
I will try.
Adorable. Who is that?
Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
That's Date? How am I looking at the computer screen from here?
Sosajima.
Damn. Okay, wow, they really showed that.
Why?
Fuck 'em.
Why? Boss?
Is she a crooked cop too? The case remains unsolved. No shit. Yeah. There's still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit 6 incidents ago and Dante's past. Story branching points are in... The story branching points are in Somnia. Use the flowchart to jump to a branching point, right? Okay, so we're doing the standard 999 bullshit. Okay. So the wife is home. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna do some Transform Ice here in a minute. Okay, so Transform Ice is a free game on Steam, and you can have a bunch of people play. So I will open up a lobby if I can figure out how to do it. I haven't played it in years. So go download Transform Ice real quick if you don't join me on stream. It's a platformer. It's free. I'll be right back. Give me like a minute. No mic streams today. No. Give me like 2 minutes, and then we don't have to worry about ads for the next little bit. I'll be right back. BRB. Gonna go kiss the wife. Love you. All right, I'm back. Wife has been kissed. All of that jazz. We're gonna play some Transform Ice. Let me know when you guys hear this, and we'll get this thing set up. Hopefully this game is as good as I remember it. It's a puzzle platformer that we can all play all at once. Should be good. All right, be right back.